You like my new shirt? My new dive shirt? Well, oh, we got a new shop manager, resort manager. Anyways, we're gonna go diving today. We got a little group going with me, and we got a big group going to Apple Island right now. But I made sure that I'm using my boat. So, yeah. Let's just go diving because I haven't been waiting a while. We also had some hats made. Critter Republic. Darwin. And some new shirts. We're finally stocked up. Everybody keeps asking us. We're always out. Oh no, now they're waiting on me. I gotta get on the boat. It's freezing. I'm going back to bed. It's so cold. How cold is it? Like 29? Even they got new shirts. Woo! Yeah, that's deep. That's cold. Should have brought Louis. Alex, we should have brought Louis.
Yeah.
Come on, Louis. I see you.
Louis. Yeah. We aren't going very much geography.
We went to Hong Kong a couple weeks ago and I got really sick. Got like a flu thing that I'm just getting over. So I really hope that I can equalize today. Otherwise it's gonna be a really boring dive. But if I do, we're gonna find some critters. Critter hunting.
Wet belt, you can grab your wet belt if you have, and if not, so you have to remove your.
What I'm gonna film. Don't really care. It's just gonna be nice to get back in the water. Hopefully I can equalize because I've been sick, but let's see how it goes. Dive Right is still the best gear in my arsenal, and I have everything. X-Deep and Halcyon also good, but Dive Right is just holding up the most. I mean, it's been around the world. It's been thousands of dives, or hundreds of dives. This particular one, even these wave pockets, they hold a lot of weights because I'm a big guy. Not worn out at all. I was just admiring it. Like, even the buckles are still good. You gotta love Dive Right, and the best regulators. I mean, the whole pack. Like I said, X-Deep and all them are good too, but Dive Right has a whole pack. They even make rebreathers now. Well, not now. They make everything. I even have tank bands for twin set. I have everything from Dive Right. Anyway, they're always sick of waiting on the guy with the camera. So guess we'll go. I gotta go find my other camera now. Start looking at some critters. Some of the guests really wanted to see some seahorses, and we knew right where to find them. These are thorny seahorses, and there was probably 4 or 5. There was these 2 that are yellow that were pretty cooperative, and there's some black ones as well. I don't normally film these guys. They're kind of uneventful, but they're always a fan favorite. Everybody loves seahorses. What the hardcore macro divers like are leaf sheep, and there's a lot of leaf sheep around the Philippines. Of course, this guy's just hanging on to his little leaf, and I really want to get a good shot of them. They're kind of hard because, I mean, this guy was probably 3 millimeters long, so you can imagine how tiny he is. And they're kind of like the standard for when you're trying to get good at macro photography, you go find yourself some leaf sheep. It's kind of the same thing with skeleton shrimp. Skeleton shrimp and leaf sheep are just like really hard to film or photograph, so you get good at them, you get good at anything. This dude was a really long pipefish. I'm not even sure what species of pipefish these are, but he was just staring at me in the sand, and I thought his little mouth was hilarious. Look at that thing. If I zoom in closer, it's just, I don't know, sucking in water to put the oxygen over his gills, I guess? I'm not sure, but it's cute. Then I ran into this, and I've been looking for it for a while. These things are amazing. And you know me, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I kind of love anything that has really cool camouflage or cool coloration patterns or whatever, really unique stuff. I tend to film them a lot. This guy was really hidden in this little, I don't even know what kind of coral this is. And the shrimp itself, you could barely see it, but he's about maybe half a centimeter long, and you can't even see those claws and arms. My camera won't even focus on him. I mean, maybe a little, you can see some details, but I guess when he moves around, you can see he's just almost completely transparent. He's got an orange shade that kind of matches that anemone home. Yeah, I love these guys, and I think it's probably a great shot. The first dive is done, so we're just on the beach, and Judea and the driver brought us more tanks, because I was gonna just do one dive, but it's too nice out. Look, no waves or anything. So Judea brought more tanks, and she brought my puppy. I got a new puppy. I don't think I showed you guys. Chippy! Come here, Chippy! Chippy! Come here, Chippy! I gotta go grab tanks. Chippy! Why you bring Chippy? She's a boat puppy? Chippy! Okay, rule number 1, no shitting on my boat. Okay? She can stay with us. Yeah? You wanna stay? Mommy said you can't go with us because for sure you're gonna do a poop. You gonna do a poop? Oh, the kids, they think it's a jungle gym. You wanna go? Okay, okay. Go. Thanks for the tanks. Bye, Chippy. Nah. Let's see your backflip. Get off. Flip, flip. Flip. I like it when it's nice weather and we could just dive right by the shore. All the dive sites are close to the resort. Yeah. Even Chippy got to get on the boat for a sec. Let's go do another dive right here in Darwin South Sanctuary. Some people want reef, some people like muck diving, so this has both. So Darwin South. Let's get in the water. So a minute ago we were talking about skeleton shrimp, and so on this dive I figured I'd film some of them as well. If you look closely, this tiny skeleton shrimp actually has tons of little babies all over its body, just clinging to them. Now this leaf, where I was gonna look for leaf sheep, it had like a whole colony of these skeleton shrimp. You can see that one right there. It looks like he's eating another one or something. Or maybe it's a copepod, I don't know what that is. And this one, just like a few, there was a bunch of mothers with a whole bunch of babies. I mean, if you pause the video, you'll see tons of little tiny babies clinging to the body. It's a crazy shot, and this is not something you can really see with the naked eye. I mean, that big skeleton shrimp, that mother right there, is probably half an inch tall, but, you know, completely transparent. Since we're filming shrimp, I thought I would film this little guy that I saw. And again, really awesome camouflage. You can see he's totally morphed his colors and stripes and everything to match that feathered sea star that he lives on. And I love finding these kind of things. I love showing you guys too. See, I'm showing the feathered sea star and just how great this guy will blend in. Now he's in a different position, but I think it might be a juvenile because I've seen much bigger ones, but it also might be a different species because I'm not sure. It should be called a crinoid shrimp, but I think you can agree they got some awesome coloration. And that's kind of the whole story of the ocean. Everything is either hiding or running, and these guys are definitely hiding. This is a whip coral shrimp, and compared to the other ones, he's quite big. He's probably maybe an inch long, still not huge, and still really hard to film, you know, considering he's on a whip coral that's kind of flapping in the wind, or, you know, currents. Up there, there's a little tinier one. It was just even harder to film, but I waited long enough and they kind of came together. There he is. I don't know if you can see that, but he's pretty damn tiny himself. These whip corals are everywhere around every dive site, and you could usually see some little tiny fish and some little tiny shrimp. I'm always looking on there because there's rare crabs that live there, but I haven't seen one in a while. But these shrimp are still... Well, while we're talking about things with great camouflage, I ran into yet another ornate ghost pipefish. These are just pretty much everywhere. I've been seeing them on like most sites lately. Maybe it's the season or whatever. I don't really film them, especially black species. I don't film... If you go back, you'll notice I never photograph or film black frogfish, black nudies, anything, because they just never have good contrast. You can't see any detail. But this guy was chilling there and cooperating, so I figured I'd give him some limelight. Right under the boat was just this huge field of these garden eels. It was crazy. Some of them were coming out of the sand about 4 feet, and it was like a jungle. Of course, I have my macro lens on, so I couldn't really film them, but I got back pretty far and I could kind of see, you can see how many there are, and they're really long. Now when I swim over them, they all disappear into the sand. It's pretty fascinating. But right there, it just looks like a forest or something. And it's literally right under the boat. All done diving. Back to the resort. Really good dives. It was a really shrimpy day. Got some cool looking shrimp on both dives, so I can't wait until slow season when there's less guests, and we'll do a whole bunch of upgrades and repairs on the boat, make it even cooler. We're gonna extend this, make it wider and flatter. We're gonna extend the back and make my big grill, my barbecue, permanent. Right now they're just taking it on and off the boat every day,
but we're gonna make it solid and permanent, and we're extending the back. Anyway, lots of plans for that. It's gonna be sweet. Make sure to subscribe and keep up, because we got some big, huge announcement, like one of my biggest projects ever, and in about 2 months, so it's gonna be sweet. See you later.